Hey everyone, welcome to the Kuriboh Guide, and in this video we're going to be looking at my Duel Links Kuriboh Exodia deck. So I'm going to make this video short and simple and straight to the point. Show y'all the deck. It's just a main deck of 20 cards. This deck is surprisingly good, okay? I was thinking it would be good just because of since Kuribohs can pretty much block everything and you're just trying to, stall so you can draw your Exodia pieces to summon Exodia. And this deck is phenomenal at it. Like, this deck is extremely good. I've won a ton of PvP duels with it and it's hilarious. And let's just hop right into it. So we're going to play 3 copies of Sphere Kuriboh. When an opponent's monster declares an attack, you can send this card from your hand to the graveyard, change the attacking monster's defense position. So pretty much in this deck, it's just an easy negate attack. So and negate your attack. We're going to play 3 copies of Wing Kuriboh. If this card is on the field and destroyed and sent to the graveyard for the rest of this turn, you take no battle damage. An easy way to pretty much skip your opponent's turn and make it to your next turn to draw another card to summon Exodia. So you play 3 Wing Kuriboh, and then Kuriboh, everyone knows, during your opponent's turn at damage calculations, you can discard this card, you take no battle damage from that battle. Again, another negate attack that you can get by and hopefully get another piece of Exodia, summon Exodia. We play 3 Flute of summoning Kuribohs just to get our Wing and Kuribohs in our hand or on the field. Generation Next, this is an extremely good card, especially in Kuriboh decks. Even in the TCG, this deck lets you pull out any Kuriboh from your deck or graveyard and summon it on the field or add it to your hand. So its effect is, if your life points are lower than your opponent's, add to your hand or special summon 1 elemental hero monster, Kuriboh monster, or Neospatian monster from your deck or graveyard with less attack than or equal to the difference in life points. Also, for the rest of this turn, you cannot activate cards or the effects of cards with the same name as that card, which honestly doesn't matter when you're running Kuribohs. I've never had a run-in with an issue with it not letting me activate, since you usually only activate them your opponent's turn. So you play that on your turn and your opponent's turn. That isn't even a case for you. And then we play 3 copies of Pinnacle Attack. Pretty much you mainly use the you take no battle damage during this battle phase effect of this card. Just pretty much skip one of their turns again, draw another piece of Exodia. So, and lastly, we play 3 copies of the legendary Exodia Incarnate. Cannot be normal summoned or set, must be special summoned from your hand, remember that, by attributing 1 forbidden monster, and cannot be special summoned by other ways. This card gains 1,000 attack for each forbidden 1 monster in your graveyard, unaffected by other card effects. Once per turn during your end phase, add 1 forbidden 1 monster from your graveyard to your hand. When this card is destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard, you can reveal any number of forbidden 1 monsters in your hand, and if you do, draw 1 card from each. So this card is extremely good. So pretty much, if you have this card in your hand and a piece of Exodia and you've been stalling, or 2 or 3 pieces actually, you can play this. What you want to do, you'll play one of the pieces of Exodia and then special summon this right out of your hand as soon as you summon that piece of Exodia. Play this in defense position, and then end your turn. You'll take the piece that you used to summon Incarnate, take that piece, put it back in your hand, and then their turn. I usually like having some Kuribohs and stuff just to have enough monsters to destroy this one and hit you again. They'll destroy this. All you gotta do is you get to show as many Exodia pieces that you have in your hand, and then draw that many cards. I can't tell you how many times that I've had like all 4 pieces of Exodia in my hand and played. They attack it, and just because the effect activated before they could attack again, I drew all 5 pieces of Exodia in one. So this card is vital in this deck. This card is what really makes this deck pop. And then of course you use the skill Grandpa's cards, and that's honestly it. It's an extremely easy to use deck and extremely accurate too. I mean, I've never had a dead hand with this deck. I've always been able to pull to the next turn and to draw pieces. There's been like 1 or 2 duels I've lost with this deck, and it's just because of like effects. Like I had a guy, he played forgot what the card name is, but every time a card gets sent to the graveyard, you take 300 damage, and he beat me with that because there's nothing you can do about that. Other than that, I've had that, and then one just like that. He was able. I did Exodia. I only had like one piece of Exodia in my hand. Showed it, didn't draw nothing good, and he was able to attack me. I didn't have enough Kuribos to stop it. Other than that, I've always won with this deck. It's a really good deck, and I hope y'all enjoy playing with it. I hope y'all really like it. So I'm going to end the video with this, guys. Please like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for new upcoming videos, which I plan on releasing 2 or 3 today. So I hope y'all enjoy it. Y'all have a good one.